That's our baby.
You gonna? That's cool.
This week, God has impacted me by letting me know that no matter where I travel, no matter where I go, even though it wasn't all that far out of the state that we live in, He's there. He goes along with us in the journeys. He goes along with us in our travels, and He comes along with us when we go to serve His children. God is with us. God is amongst us. God guides us. And especially when we do things in His name, like come to Grundy Mountain Mission School and work and interact and just do what we can while we're here, God just again and again proves, I am with you. And that's what really was even more solidified this week. And that's what really impacted my week here in Grundy.
Mountain Mission School was interesting, and I'll make a couple comments why. One, it's like a big family. They all think so strongly of each other. It's a real community of believers that they look after one another. There's something in Acts, and I can't remember the chapter and verse now, but where it talks about the disciples early on and how while they didn't have much, nobody wanted for anything, and that's the way it feels here. So the impact it had on me, it's inspiring because you see people with great faith, and that great faith inspires you to be something you're not. It inspires you to try to do more, makes you feel better about, well, maybe better is not even a good word, but makes you feel stronger about your faith and wants you to go use it more, to be bolder in what you do. So that's it.
Well, I guess the kids have kind of taught me to not be grateful, or not to be ungrateful, to be grateful of what you're given and what God's given you.
Alright, I guess this mission trip is like the second mission trip I think I've been on, and all mission trips have obviously had some effect on me. Last one we went to Appalachia, that was pretty cool. But this one, I guess the kids, they've been through so much, yet they still seem so close to God, they seem so happy, and I just wish I could have like a faith like they did. They are, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on in through their lives, they're still happy, they're still smiling, they're still praising God for everything. And I think that's pretty cool, because I don't know if I could be like that, honestly, but it's pretty awesome. I just wish I could have a faith like them. But then I guess it says in the Bible that we're supposed to have a childlike faith, so I guess that's what they've taught me here, to be more like a child in my faith.
I think Grundy has impacted me, but I was just amazed at how all the kids from the Congo and other parts of Africa were just, and everyone also from the MMS, they were just like crazy nice. Like I've never met anyone nicer and like more happier, and they just would smile and laugh at everything and want to play and do other things with you.
Okay, so my time here in Grundy has impacted me by just all the kids here just inspire everybody to like work harder and be a better person.
During this trip, God has given me more work ethic than usual so that I can help out with the Mountain Mission School.
Grundy has impacted me because it really opened my eyes on how much we take for granted.
Well, what I take away from this week is just kind of the miracle of this place. It was started 100 years ago. The people who founded it, the Hurleys, worked here for 40 years without an official salary. They now have to bring in $3.5 million a year to run the place. That's $10,000 a day. And it's only donations of churches and individuals and volunteers coming to help. And So it's a big business, but there's kind of no product except these little reclaimed lives. The fact that that we paid money to come here and pull weeds and fix bikes just shows you that God runs his businesses differently than the world runs theirs.
Grundy has changed me by how I view the world and how I take most things that I get for granted.
Okay, I guess the trip to Grundy, I guess the impression it made on me was that this mom, Paul Hurley, took a little bit of money and a whole lot of faith and prayer, started this orphanage and turned it into a really good mission school that has really touched a lot of lives and affected a lot of lives. And when I kind of sit down and think about that, it kind of makes me think that I'm a slacker sometimes, but I think that's pretty much how it affected me.
This was my first mission trip, and I'm so glad that I was able to go. Definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. Got to learn a lot about myself, and it was great to see the kids down there come together with our kids. It was just a great experience overall, and I'm glad I went.
Grundy impacted me a lot. I don't feel that I take as much stuff for granted now. Like, I got to see how grateful they were for all they had, and I am really grateful for all that I have now.
When I got there, it was a little different than what I was expecting. The children were very happy, very well cared for. The staff and all of the people there were very appreciative of us coming, yet they had taken care of the children very well. The things we did, we wish we could have done more, but even just the little things they thought were very good for them, and they liked it. And that just tells me that God is there, has been there for many years. It was established in 1921, but he has used great things, because there was a big golf tournament they told me of that raised them a big endowment, but he also uses little things, just like what we did, to help the people and to help the children. And that just tells me that anything that you can do will help in God's kingdom, just great and small. And I'm very glad that I went, and it just keeps me more grounded in knowing that God is all around, and he's everywhere, and he's doing things even today.
One of the things that affected me the most was going to the food pantry. Ken, Kendra, Lauren, and I got to the opportunity to go to a food pantry for a day and just to help pass out food, and just to see these people that were so happy with just a box of cereal. It's really very humbling to know that, we have the opportunity to go to the grocery whenever we want mostly, and have the money, to be able to buy what we need most of the time. We do fall on hard times, but nothing like these people. So it was very humbling to see, and it was very humbling as a mother to see Lauren just go and do and help out, wherever needed. So I really appreciated the chance to go, and I appreciated the prayers and the continued support that you all gave us back from here while we were there. So once again, thanks for the opportunity.